forward last season, becoming a finalist for the AL Cy Young Award, and he's a front of the rotation pitcher who finished with the second best ERA in the American League.
Puts a bunt down, right side. Walker. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's Trout. Teodosio gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. And the runner holds. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one hammered left field. Carrying well. Is a home run. Jorge Soler goes deep. His first homer of the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. One belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! They do it again, back-to-back homers, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down, Josh Lowe. Next to hit for the Angels. That one's in there, 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for the Angels, Jack Kahanowitz. What should we keep an eye on here? Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Check swing.
That's inside.
No
Ball.
appeal. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That's back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing.
That missed. That's the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The next
Ball.
offering
That's
misses.
down.
Ball 2. And another ball. Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 3-2
That's
is
ball
off
4.
the
Take your
outside
base.
edge, and that is ball 4. 10-pitch AB right there before he worked the walk. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Right down to shoot, 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that skips in the dirt.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That's a
That's
little
the ball
bit
low.
There's a strike. Man at first, one away. So
That's ball four. Runner
puts
take your
runners
base.
at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, one out. And that drops in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Frazier over to second, and that's two. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Houston, so in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 1-2 goes down. For the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Adam Frazier now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Sliced hard but foul. Pitch misses.
No, that's
there.
down.
Ball
Ball.
3. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's to third. Over to Frazier. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jake Myers will hit next. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1.
Whoa,
nope, that's outside.
That pitch
ball.
Just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That's right in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Astros are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. top half of the third inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Bryce Teodosio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Trying to bunt his way on. He's
in there.
On the bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a swing and a miss.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
And it's second.
Nope.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So now with one away and a man at second. Zach Neto the next to hit for the Angels.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
One now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, and a runner at second here on opening day.
Ball outside.
Next offering is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In the air to left center, Varsho under it. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That's low. That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Just
Ball,
missed. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a strike on the outside edge.
Ball. Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one
Ball.
missed. Hard hit left side. Peraza fires over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the new inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Moises Ballesteros. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Josh Lowe.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses way outside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Shanuel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one clips the corner. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Angels lead one, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That clips the corner. One, two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That just misses. Full count now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Double play ball to second. Neto for one, on to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
Check swing,
No, that's
appeal.
down. Ball.
And that's ball one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The Angels leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Rolled over to third.
Foul
ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He goes down looking. Nothing doing there for Houston, and they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swings and misses. Strike one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Way out in front of that. And clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Strike two. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, bases empty. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing. He went. And that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And that's down, a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
They made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Outside with a breaking ball. Back to the mound. It hit him. The flip. He beats it out.
He's in
and
there.
It's first and second on the infield single. Now it's the DH, Jake Myers. Struck out swinging his first time. Here comes the manager. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Reed Detmers.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Out to short. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That's in for a strike. Just
that's
missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute,
No, that's low.
finish your
Ball.
pitch. You leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll
Ball
load the
four,
bases.
take your base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that
That's the ball
skips into
down.
dirt.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there. That's strike one. In danger
No, that missed. That's the ball.
of walking into tying run. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
That's ball
Nobody
four.
out.
Take your base.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Just
Ball.
missed.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball,
Two
that's low.
walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one
Ball.
misses. That's 5 straight. Bases loaded, no outs. With 2 already across, last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Frazier, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's smacked on a line to center. And that is the inning. 3 runs for him here. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is Zach Neto. Swings through that one for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
That's the ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is in the dirt. And the count's full. Popped up to the left into foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 3-2. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Astros up by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. King getting cranked up as well. Got him. 2 down.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Blue. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack.
Bennett Sousa will take over here. Getting ready to make his season debut. So up next, Moises Ballesteros. He's already homered in this game. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the inning. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
No, that's out.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. No play. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Nope, ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
The opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Altuve in the box now. Takes strike 1. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Alex Faedo.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on the go.
Low ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. Now he steps off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His first homer of the year. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Inside,
no, that's it.
Almost got him. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. So now 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. Back here in Houston. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Time call.
Time.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Vaughn Grissom. Ball to strike. Way out front for strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember,
ball.
I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
1.
Tap back to the mound. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. And that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Jose Siri into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
Outside. That's a ball.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
This guy's
That's
a fun
inside
guy
ball.
to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three and two. Payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And Air Jordan leaves the yard. His first homer of the year.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Varsho, the
Ball.
next to hit, takes ball one.
Hut!
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Oh, he can't squeeze it. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they don't get an out on the play.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
All right.
Varsho over at first with one away. Outside with a breaking ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball one.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And that is that. Jordan Alvarez goes yard for Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, number 43. And that misses. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one not close. And the count now even up. Fastball is outside. Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Left fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Hey!
And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Here's Mike Trout. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here in Houston, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That's out to center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Now at the plate, Jake Myers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball. Ball.
And a slider
Ball.
misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
It's in there. That's strike 1. The Stros up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees. And it's a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Fires over to first. 2 down.
Ball.
Ground ball, left
Foul
side,
ball.
and foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We go to the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swings through that. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Just blown away in that.
Steven Oker taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ballesteros now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Way
That's the ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song. I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking. He burnt out, 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking at a wolf, but I turn round, swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song. I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions. Yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memories.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John. It's the Los Angeles Angels. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Christian Javier.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, that's
really
out.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. His first homer of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.